My name is PJ Perez. I'm the co-chair of the organizing committee for the Vegas Valley Comic Book Festival. And I'm also the publisher of Pop Goes the Icon, a local comic book publishing company. The comic book festival is really aimed at encouraging a love of reading. Comic books is a great way to do it, and it brings the community together. It being free is really important because families have access to it. There's all sorts of artists and writers that they can meet, and maybe instill that love of creating in kids at an early age. We start planning the festival each year about a year in advance. So as soon as we're done with this one, we start planning the next one. So it really takes like a full year to put this together each time. The library district, of course, has several events every month of all sorts of different types that are related to reading and education. I like to read a lot of comics. There's nothing current. I mean, I grew up reading comic books. It's basically how I learned to read and write. You see a lot of big words in comics that I don't think I would have come across just in my school readings. I probably learned to read, just by, I was into stuff like X-Men and Spider-Man and, I mean, all the basic superhero stuff. As I've gotten older, I read a lot of kind of autobiographical comics, a lot of independent stuff like that. Graphic novels that tell, true stories, that kind of stuff. But really, I mean, there's a wide variety of things. Yeah, well, the great thing about an event like this is because it's not really, because it's free and because it's so open like this and it happens at the library, I think it brings in a lot of people who wouldn't normally be into the medium of comic books. And you get these families who, either, you have older people who, read comics when they were younger and they're getting back into it, or their kids are getting introduced to it for the first time. And like, it's not just about comics, it's about kind of just celebrating telling stories through illustrations and words. And I think you get a lot of people who this is their first time experiencing anything like this. Unlike at a big convention where people are paying hundreds of dollars for multiple days of here we can just check this out and discover something new.
We have a lot of fun touching base with people face to face, so it's a great way to really get in touch with the community, see how they react to the work that we're doing, and it's just a whole lot of fun. A lot of our colleagues are here as well. Maximum Comics. A lot of my old classmates from college are like downstairs in the artist alley section, so it's been really it's just like a fun time. It's an excuse for us to hang out, basically. Origin was a very spontaneous idea. It came about because I put certain limitations on what I wanted to do for a specific series. For the Origin series, those were, I don't want to show the character, I don't want to show the logos. How do you make people know that is a print of that character? And that's how it started, and it kind of just took off from there. So my favorite comics book series currently would have to be Batgirl from DC Comics. I just like, I'm a big fan of the artist, Cameron Stewart, and he's also writing the series. So good.
Important event for a comic shop like us and any other small business when it comes down to this community in Las Vegas. It's a chance for us to actually reach out and let people know, hey, here we are. We are an important comic book shop in the neighborhood, but it's also important because it's a chance for us to actually give back to the community. We here at Maxim aren't really set this up as to sell items. It's more of us to promote and give back to the community. It's all about giving out free comics and just letting people know, hey, we're here. We're crazy, and this is the place you need to be to help any kind of small business. All the attention you can get is all that matters. My favorite comic book character would have to be Silver Surfer. It's a poetic character. It's a man who gave up his humanity to save everybody that he loves.